Hi guys, and welcome back to 8-1 Golf. Today we have a match at Coyote Creek Tournament Course in Morgan Hill, and we have a match today with Eric. Eric invited me out to Coyote Creek, and I'm really excited to show you guys this beautiful course. Hole number 10 is a 388-yard par 4. We're going straight into the wind. Today was a very, very windy day, so sorry about the audio if it gets a little bit annoying. Eric and I were in different golf carts because I was golfing with my buddy Aaron. Shout out to him as well. Here I have an approach shot. I had about 120 yards to the pin. I took out a pitching wedge and the wind just knocked it straight down. You guys will see the flag right now on how forceful this wind was. It was no joke. You guys can see that. Eric ended up here for his third shot. He has this for par. This is my par opportunity here. The wind was becoming too much of an issue, so I put it on mute. And the wind just keeps pushing it. You can see it. Eric has this for his par opportunity. And it just slips off the right side. This is me for my bogey. And I capitalize in there for my bogey. I was going to give this to Eric, but it's a little bit too early in the round to be giving putts away. Hole number 11, 294 yards, par 4, dogleg right. A lot of trouble on the left and right, but I drive it right in the center over the left bunker there. Eric hits his a little bit right. This went very straight. It's going towards the bunker, but it ended up a little bit short. Eric's approach shot ends up a little bit short of the green. I hit a green in regulation here. Very good shot into the wind. It's pushing it from left to right. As you guys can see, the 101 is right behind us. So if you're ever driving towards San Jose, or if you're ever driving towards Monterey County or Salinas, you guys will see this golf course is the one right over on off the 101. Eric is in there for his par. Great chip there to save par. And I just slip out on the right side, but we're both in there for par. So far, how are you guys liking the course? It's pretty windy today. I'm, again, sorry about that. But we move on to hole number 12, 569-yard par 5, and it's playing downwind. Eric and I blasted these drives downwind. We probably both hit them about 310 to 20 yards, and he really smashed that one. What a great shot by Eric. Eric is left with this for his approach shot, and he ends up a little bit short of the green. I'm here, and I blasted a little bit past the green on a par 5, 569 yards. So that just tells you the wind was really helping us a lot with this hole. Eric hits a fantastic chip here, and it runs up to the back of the green where the pin is, and he has that for his birdie. For me, I hit it a little bit past the green here, so I have a pretty tough chip. The green's going from back to front here, so if I hit it a little bit too far right, it's going to move towards the front of the green, which it does, unfortunately. I have this for my birdie opportunity. The ball stopped pretty good for me, and the lip out of the year. This sucked. Eric has an opportunity to even up the match, and he just misses it on the low side, and it runs by outside of gimme range, but he cleans it up for his par. This is hole 13, 421 yards. I'm still one up on Eric, and I hit a beautiful drive down the middle of the fairway. Just runs out too much, and unfortunately Eric hits it off the toe here, and we're kind of laughing because it ricochets off of a rock, and it ricochets off a cart path, and then it goes into this little gully here. So Eric has to re-tee, hits the tree, unfortunately, and then he ends up here. But he still has an opportunity to get a good score on this hole. I'm about 100 yards away. I probably hit that about 300 and something yards because I was downwind. And I end up pin high. Eric ended up here for his 5th shot. And And this is me, pin high, and I thought I hit this really good, but the wind just ate that ball up. This is Eric's chance to get a 6. Doesn't capitalize, unfortunately. This wind is really affecting us, guys, but I end up making a par, so that was pretty good. It's us against the course, not us against each other. As we move on to hole number 14, I would just like to say thank you to Coyote Creek, and thank you to Eric for giving me this opportunity to play this course for the first time. Hole number 14 is a par 3, 185 yards, straight into the wind. I think we hit 5 irons and 4 irons here. I was short and Eric was severely short on this hole. It was a very, very tough hole. Eric hits a great shot into the green. And this is my approach shot. You can't really see it, but I end up about 6 or 7 feet away from the pin. Now this is when the match changed for the worst. As you can see, the wind is extremely strong and my tripod breaks and I just don't know what's happening, and my gimbal is broken. I'm kind of cussing at myself, like, why didn't I make it a little sturdier? So this kind of put a damper on the match a little bit, because I know now I have to spend money and getting a new gimbal, and man, I'm just thinking about this, but I still make the putt for par. As Eric's showing off his Persimmon driver, I'm teeing off on this beast of a hole. It's a dogleg right par 4, and I try to cut the corner here, which I do. So I have a pretty good angle for a great approach shot here. Here goes Eric with his Persimmon driver. And with these things, they're very hard to hit. You know, I think I tried hitting it. I didn't get it on camera, and I think I did the same thing. So he takes out his 3 iron or 4 iron, and he hits a beautiful shot right up the fairway here. On the match, I'm 3 up. I have a 5 iron here with about 200 yards to go, and I just cut the corner here. It was going straight towards the hole, but it ended up in a bunker. This is Eric's 5th shot here. It's a pretty tough shot because he has the green going against him, but he hit it really well and he ended up pin high. Just carried it 2 feet. It would have been perfect, but I end up in this bunker and I blast it past the hole, so I'm in the rough and I flop this to perfection. I hit my spot, I hit my mark, but it just rolls out a little bit too much, but I had some wind to stop it. This is Eric for his 6. And he just misses it off to the left. This is my bogey putt, and I make it. So Grant wins 4-3. That takes me to 11-1. I was really excited about this opportunity. Thank you to Eric and Coyote Creek for having us. Like, follow, subscribe. 831 Golf out. Thank you guys.